Well, as everyone knows who's been involved or watched Relay for Life over the last number of years, Sunday afternoon's always a very special time because we bring together many of the great artists locally and nationally as well to bring you loads of entertainment. This year is no different. We've got a very special country music jamboree going, and no one better to do it and to lead it than my good friend Tommy Rosney.
Thanks very much, Charlie, your son boy. And Charlie's been involved with Relay for a long time and he's done a great job. And Charlie, we're all virtual this year, so we're going to kick it off. We have our Country Sunday Jamboree that's been on, usually on the stage down at the IT, but this year being virtual, you'll be watching us on Facebook, and I hope we all look good. Hope I look good. I bore a new shirt and all. And next couple of hours, we have some great artists, some local and some national known artists. We're going to kick it off with a man who's well known around these parts. He's a local man, Johnny Haughey, and over the last year, Johnny had his own fight with cancer, but he's doing great. I was just talking to him the other day, and here he is singing a song he just released. I've been playing it on the radio, on my radio show. It's called Little Mountain Home, written by Pat McLean, Ballybofey's very own.
Good man, Tommy. It's great to be back for Relay for Life. It's 2 years since we had anything done, so hopefully next year we'll be back on the big stage. And since I was with you last, I had my own journey and I got great help, and I would like everybody else to go out and support Relay for Life. So take care, and we'll see you next year on the big stage.
There's a place where I was born, one cold November morn. It's a little spot that means the world to me. And in happy childhood days, by the river we would stray, that flows beside my little mountain home. Although our lives were full in the days when we were young, sure there wasn't any work to be found. With my bag upon my back, I headed down the track to try to find a job in London town. And Sally wants to roam from that little mountain home, near me hometown where the river's flowing free. And my family and my friends I long to see again, and the mother who's waiting there for me. Long days and lonely nights, working on the building sites. Sure, I never planned on staying here forever. Still my thoughts go drifting back to that little mountain shack and the happy days we spent along the river. And Sally wants to roam from that little mountain home, near me hometown where the river's flowing free. And my family and my friends I long to see again, and the mother who's waiting there for me. Now my working days are done, and soon I'm going home. For once again I'm hearing Ireland's call. As I stepped on board the plane that will take me back again forever to my home in Donegal. Then I never more will roam from that little mountain home, near me hometown where the river's flowing free. And my family and my friends I long to see again, and the mother who's waiting there for me. Then I never more will roam from that little mountain mountain home, near me hometown where the river's flowing free. And my family and my friends I long to see again, and the mother who's waiting there for me. Then I never more will stray, and I'll spend my final days by the river in my little mountain home.
That's a great new song from Johnny's. We get lots of airplay on Highland Radio and other radio stations around the country as well. Pat McLean's Little Mountain Home, and Pat himself is a fine songwriter. We're going to follow it up with a gentleman who's been a great friend to Relay, and he was down here last year on the stage, Eamonn Jackson. Eamonn is from Cavan, but we won't hold that against Eamonn. Here he is doing a great version of a Don Williams song called I Would Like to See You Again.
Hi everyone, Eamonn Jackson here, just popping on to sing a wee song for a wonderful, wonderful cause, Really for Life, that takes part down in Letterkenny every year in Donegal. And of course, we can't make it down this year with restrictions, but next year, please God, fingers crossed, that we will be back in full steam ahead and we'll be back on the big stage. And it'll be great to catch up with all the country music artists and most of all the fans that travel all from all around the country to a wonderful, wonderful event in Letterkenny. But without further ado, this is my brand new single. I think it's going to be appropriate. I Would Like to See You Again.
I was sitting here thinking about some old time, some old time, some old friend. And suddenly it came across my mind that I would like to see you again. Remember how we used to walk and talk, holding hands. We said we loved each other, I recall. We made a love of you. For the years have come and gone, and a whole lot has happened since then. But tonight your memories of what's on my mind, that I would like to see you again. It's funny how an old flame comes back. Yes, it comes on back to make you blue. But I just saw a picture of a railroad track in some old shack, and me and you. Well, I guess I better straighten out my mind, straighten it out and go to bed. And I pray that I don't dream about old times, some old times gone ahead. For the years have come and gone, and a whole lot has happened since then. But tonight your memory's often on my mind, and I would like to see you again. For the years have come and gone, and a whole lot has happened since then. But tonight your memory's often on my mind, that I would like to see you again. But tonight your memories often strong on my mind, and I would like to see you again.
Next up, we have another local girl from out there near Manor Cunningham, Amy Meehan. And Amy was on tour last year with Paul Carrick, well known not just in Ireland but in the UK as well. And she's a great album out as well. On one of her own albums, she does a great version of an Eagles song. But here she's doing a John Prine song called Summer's End.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I'm really happy to be taking part in this year's Ready for Life, even though it's a lot different from all of the previous years in the LYT. This year has been very difficult for everyone, but especially for people dealing with cancer. If you would like to donate, please hit the donate button. Everyone would greatly appreciate it. I am going to be singing a song called Summer's End by John Prine. Summer's ends around the bend, just flying. The swimming suits are on the line, just drying. I'll meet you there our conversation. I hope I didn't ruin your whole vacation. You never know how far from home you're feeling until you watch the shadows cross the ceiling. Well, I don't know, but I can see it snowing. We're in your car, the windows are wide open. Come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Come on home. Valentines break hearts and minds at random. That old Easter egg ain't got a leg to stand on. Well, I don't know, but you can't win for trying. And New Year's Eve is bound to leave you crying. Come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Come on home. The moon and stars hang out in bars just talking. I still love that picture of us walking, just like that old house we thought was haunted. Summer's end came faster than we wanted. Come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Come on home.
Next, we have up another man from down the country, near Balleek, I think it is, and multi-talented. Not only is he a singer-songwriter, but he has his own show on Spotlight TV as well. And he's performed here and there. He's been at Relay for Life before. Here he is doing a song that was written, an original tune called Cutting the Grass. I usually leave it to the wife myself.
Hello, it's Paul Kelly here, and I'm going to sing a wee song for you. It's one called Cut the Grass, written by myself and my good friend Andy Cox. Now, before I sing the song, I want to say a big hello and a shout out to Ina and all the staff and helpers at Relay for Life. They're doing really, really good work. And if you click, there should be a link below. If you click the link below and donate a few euros, every few euro helps. So if you send in a few euros, it will help towards our fund, and it will help somebody along the line. From Paul Kelly, all the best luck to everybody, and I'm going to sing a wee song called Cut the Grass.
Rain for the rain, seven drillers pulling billers, smell the fresh cut grass. Shiver and lift, fill the peptic summer kind of last. Oh, holidays we ask, sure I gotta cut the grass. Blow your horn, Maggie, if you want to get past. Oh, keep her blowing, the wind is at me back. Big Paddies going mental, and he's about to crack. With 200 hearts is under me. Oh, stew, a ham sandwich and a pint of stout. First lady, Big Annie, you surely filled me out. Oh, holidays we ask, sure I gotta cut the grass. Blow your horn, Maggie, if you want to get past. Oh, keep her going, the wind is at me back. Big Paddy's going mental, and he's about to crack. Go, better, I'm going around the top. Tipping, ribbon, breaking, leaking, hear that engine knock. Here we go! Young me just turned 18, nice and crazy keen. 40 quid and the drive all day, 25 down the yellow hay. Buying parts has broke my heart. Am I stupid or am I smart? What's the good in a donkey if you don't have a car? Oh, holidays my ass, sure I gotta cut the grass. Blow your horn, Maggie, if you want to get past. Oh, keep her going, the wind is at me back. Big Paddy's going mental, and he's about to crack. Yo, holidays my ass, sure I gotta cut the grass. Blow your horn, Maggie, if you want to get past. Oh, keep her going, the wind is at me back. Big Paddy's going mental, and he's about to crack. Oh, better, I'm going around the block. Tipping, ripping, breaking, leaking, hear the engine knock. Oh, better, I'm going around the clock. Tipping, ripping, breaking, leaking, hear the engine knock.
And just before we bring on the next act, if you'd like to donate, just press the donate button below and it'd be much appreciated. Next up we have a Dunlow-based band. They're called Hard to Beat, and here they are doing the old Charlie McGettigan, Paul Harrington song called Rock and Roll Kids.
I remember 62. I was 16 and so were you, and we lived next door on the avenue. Jerry Lee was begging Elvis too. Blue jeans and blue suede shoes, and we never knew what life held in store. We just wanted to rock and roll forevermore. We were the rock and roll kids, and rock and roll was all we did, listening to those songs on the radio. I was yours and you were mine. That was once upon a time. Now we just never seem to rock and roll anymore. Johnny's in love with the girl next door. Mary's down at the record store. They don't want to be around us no more. Golden oldies, but we hardly speak. Too busy rocking through a different beat. Hard to understand. We were once like them. How I wish we could find those rock and roll days again. We were the rock and roll kids, and rock and roll was all we did, listening to those songs on the radio. I was yours and you were mine. That was once upon a time. Now we just never seem to rock and roll anymore. We were the rock and roll kids. Rock and roll is all we did, listening to those songs on the radio. I was yours and you were mine. That was once upon a time. Now we just never seem to rock and roll. We just never seem to rock and roll. We just never seem to rock and roll anymore.
Hard to beat that time. I remember the lads were playing at a charity gig back in the Eurocentre a couple of years ago, and I haven't heard them since, but they're sounding as good as ever. The next act we have lined up is, I think she's originally from Ardra, Elaine Boyle, and Elaine has been a regular visitor here to Relay for Life every other year, and she's just after bringing out a new album, which I got there the other week, but I hear she's doing a Sarah Evans song called Suds in the Bucket.
Hi everybody, this is Elaine Boyle here, and you're tuned into Relay for Life. We're going to kick off a wee song called Suds in the Bucket.
And he can't stop love.
a white pickup truck, plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. I know you can't fence time, and you can't stop love.
Elaine there was studs in the bucket to Sarah Evans, and I think Sarah would be proud of that version of it as well. And as I said, check out Elaine. She has a great new Irish CD out, Mary Dunlow and all these songs on it. Next up is a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one all the same. He's originally from up in the north of Ireland, but he's living down in Fannin now, and every Tuesday night he does a live version himself on Facebook, and I'm talking about the one and only Mr. Brendan Quinn, one of my favourite country artists. If ever I was asked who's my favourite country artist, I always say Brendan Quinn, Rolly Daniels and Ray Lynham. And here's Brendan doing a song from his most recent album. It's called Ticking Over, and he seems to be doing that all right.
Thank you very much, Tommy. It's really nice to be involved in this Relay to Life concert. Tonight I'm going to do a song for you that I wrote when I turned the big 7-0 a few years ago. So the wee song called Ticking Over. I hope you like it. Here we go. I took a long walk today, like I do most every day. It helps to keep this old body ticking over. When you punched in 3, scoring 10, your time gets closer, and you don't know when you're gonna be pushing up the clover. Well, I'm not the man that I used to be. The years just keep on rolling by, and before you know it, your history, you're playing in that big band in the sky. So just keep walking every day, all along the wild Atlantic way. That soft sea air will keep your mind and body sober. Well, I'm not the man that I used to be. The years just keep on rolling by, and before you know it, your history, you're playing in that big band in the sky. Yeah, I keep walking every day, every inch of valley here to bay helps to keep this old body taking over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep this body taking over. Keep on walking every day. Keep on walking every day. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Brendan Quinn, taken over his steadily. And I was down at Brendan's house once or twice, and hello to his good lady as well if she's watching. And don't forget again, I just got to mention, if you'd like to donate, press the little button below. We'd love to hear from you. Next act we have up is a man from County Monaghan, and I don't know, people always ask me, is this your son? And I said, he's no son of mine. He's nearly the same age as me. Ciaran Rosney. Now, he wouldn't be the same age as me, but he's not my son. But here he is doing a song he wrote there over the last couple of months through the lockdown. It's called Country Lockdown, and a great singer-songwriter is Kieran. Take it away, Kieran.
Hello there. Thank you so much, Tommy, for that lovely intro. Ciaran Rosney here, and I'm delighted to be back this year as part of the Relay for Life in Donegal. I know we're virtually this year, but it's nice to be back and nice to be part of the concert tonight. Don't forget to press that donate button, because every cent tonight goes directly to Irish Cancer Society. I do hope you enjoy my few songs tonight and enjoy the rest of the show. Until we meet again, from Ciaran Rosney, God bless.
Staring at this old guitar, I wonder if I'll see the stage again. It's been a year or more in lockdown, and my faith and hope's been tested, my friends. I worked so hard to get the band together and put this show on the road. Seems it's hanging in the balance now, uncertain what the future holds. Now I know that I was born to sing, it's what God has put me here to do. But He hasn't made it easy. There's been times I've shed a tear or two. It's my love of country music, it keeps me going on and on. And even if the skies fall down, I'll still be singing my songs. So dear God, put an end to this craziness we're living in. Unlock the world and throw away the key. Believe me now more than ever, we need to be together. So help us get back to some normality. Is a warm and a welcome ray of light, and they tell me that the music will be back when the time is right. So take care and stay safe, my friend, and look out for your fellow man. And we'll party till the cows come home, when it all comes round again. So dear God, put an end to this craziness we're living in. Unlock the world and throw away the key. Believe me now more than ever, we need to be together. So help us get back to some normality. Believe me now more than ever, we need to be together. So help us get back to some normality.
Thanks very much for that, Kieran. A great original song, and I'm sure, like a lot of the other artists out there, facing a tough time since the pandemic, no live shows, and God knows when we'll be back to normal again. But Kieran is one of the best. He had a great show on the road there last year called the Glen Campbell Show, which went around the country and did very well from. So Kieran, wishing you all the best and looking forward to hooking up with you again soon. Next up we have Gweedor's very own Jacqui Sharkey, and Jacqui had a great song out a couple of years back called Take Me to Paris, which was written by Shuni Crampsey. But here she is with another original song called Never the Sun. What a voice.
You'll never be the sun
turning in the sky. And you won't be the moon above us on a moonlit night. And you won't be the stars in heaven, although they burn so bright. But even on the deepest ocean, you will be the light. You may not always shine where you go, barefoot over stone. And you might be so long together, or you might walk alone. And you might find that love comes easy, or that love is always right. And even when the dark clouds gather, you will be the light. And if you lose a part inside, and love turns right on you, leaving the past behind, and knowing you do what you always do, holding you blind, keeping you true. It's Jacqui, great to be here today for you, really for life. Hope to see you in the flesh next year. So have a great day. Never be the sun turning in the sky, and you won't be the moon above us on a moonlit night, and you won't be the stars in heaven, although they burn so bright. And even on the deepest ocean, you will be the light. You will be the light. You will be the light. Thanks, it's great to be here. See you soon.
Great stuff there, Jacqui. Nice song as well, and what a singer, what a voice. Next up we have, all the way from Inisherin, who's a regular on the Relay for Life as well, is David Craig, and his song The Crack Was 90. But I must just tell you before we play it, keep an eye out for David. He has a new song coming out very shortly, but here he is with The Crack Was 90.
Hi everyone, how are you getting on? Thanks very much for letting me be a part of this. It's a pleasure. And it's just a pity we can't all be meeting up in Letterkenny the way we do every year, but sure, that's the way it goes. Hopefully maybe next year we'll be back. I'm just going to do a song, Crack Was 90, and the Isle of Man song that I've recorded. That's on an album I have out there. So if you're sitting at home and singing along, let's hear you nice and loud. Well, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Weren't we the rare old stack to spend the evenings getting locked up in the Ace of Hearts, where the bar stills were engaging, and over the Buckbridge down by the dock the boat said at 5 o'clock, hurry on now, said what before we're there, we'll all be back and carry 'em if you can. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. went for a ramble round, saw the sights of Douglas town, and then in a mighty session in the pub they called Dick Darby's. We all got drunk by 3:30, we sobered up, we went swimming in the sea, and back to the digs for sprucing, while waiting for the Rosie. We all drew a purple hand, oh the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. And that night we went to the Texas bar, we came back home by horse and car. Met Big Jim and all the gang were drinking wine at the Aces. The Liverpool girls, it was said, were all to be found at the Douglas Head. Mac Shane was there with his tie and shirt. Foreign girls who was trying to flirt, saying, "Here girls, I'm your man." Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Well, the Isle of Man woman fancied whack. Your man stood there till the Smiths came back and whack. They all whacked and the whack and whack. He landed on his back. The police force arrived as well. They banjoed a couple of them as well and landed in the Douglas jail. Till the Dublin boat set sail to port at every man. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Yeah, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Hey! Oh, thank you very much. And what about my wee buddy here, Chris? Will I say hello to everybody on camera, Chris? No, you're too shy. Folks, thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks a million. Cheers.
That was David, and the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Next up, we have a group from County Fermanagh, and a lot of people would know them around here. They were great friends of Relay, and they are called the Tumbling Paddies. And here's their super version of an old Eagles classic called Take It Easy.
How's it going, folks? It's the Tumbling Paddies here.
It's great to be involved in this year's Relay for Life. Hopefully we'll get out next year to do a live show in person.
Hope you enjoy, folks.
Thanks to the Tumbling Paddies that time, a great version of the Eagles' Take It Easy. Next up we have from County Armagh, a little village called Cullyhanna, is Mary Haughey. And if you were watching this year's episode of Lord Chair, Mary featured on it, and I have to be quite honest with you and tell you, I think she should have won it. She was knocked out in the quarterfinals. I don't know, there's no justice in it at all. But here she is doing a great version of Randy Travis's On the Other Hand.
Thank you so much, Tommy. I am absolutely delighted and honoured to be part of the Relay for Life concert this year. Thank you.
On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you. On that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong, but on the other hand, there's a golden thread to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay, you'd be my loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms, I feel a passion I thought I'd guide. When I looked into your eyes, I found myself. When I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I got a hand into your voice, your summer bitterness, but on the other hand, there's a golden bed to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay, you'd be my loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand.
Mary that time, and On the Other Hand, what a singer, she should have won Glory Chair. Next up we have Ramelton's very own, who's a great friend of Relay for Life and never misses it, and Malcolm Fisher. And here's Malcolm doing You Made It Right.
I got a moon at my window in the night, and I go out in my doorway when it's light. I've got stones on the mountain and a clear blue and fresh sky. Thank you, Lord, you made it right. You made it right. I've got a woman to love me when I'm gone. and I've got stars to find me my way back home. I've got rain in the morning when I'm stranded all alone. Thank you, Lord, you made it right. You made it right. Standing on a hillside in the night, and I've been singing about the good things and the light. There's a new star on the horizon, and it nearly filled the sky. Thank you, Lord, you made it right. You made it right. There's a new star on the horizon, and it nearly filled the sky. Thank you, Lord, you made it right. You made it right.
Thank you very much, Malcolm. Good seeing you, and hope yourself and Joan are keeping well. Oh, say no more. Next up we have, originally from Termon but living up in Lismonaghan here in Letterkenny now, Eddie Gallagher. And Eddie is a great recording artist and very busy on the circuit. And here he is doing a song called Can I Take Your Daughter's Hand?
Thank you very much. Eddie Gallagher here, and so glad to be involved with the Really for Life this year again. As you can see, we're doing a Facebook show this year, but hopefully next year we'll be back doing the live performances on stage with all the artists and all the crowds and audience around us. I'm going to do a song here called Can I Take Your Daughter's Hand? It's a song that I wrote back quite a few years ago, so I hope you like it, and it goes something like this. There's a girl that I love way down in the valley, and she means all the world, you know, to me. And if I could take her hand, I would blaze a wedding band. It would make me as happy as can be. This maiden so fair, with her long golden hair, and she's barely touching 30 years. And I am going to tell her father and her mother that I love her. My feelings I will make to them so clear. Oh, Paddy Riley, man, can I take your daughter's hand? I want her to come along with me to a world of our own, where we can build a home near the valleys and the lakes in Ireland green. Her father said to me, my boy, now if you please, take my daughter for your loving bride. You must give a ring of gold, for to have and to hold. You will wed to my daughter in the summertime. Oh, Paddy Riley, man, can I take your daughter's hand? I want her to come along with me to a world of our own, where we can build a home near the valleys and the lakes in Ireland green. Oh, Paddy Riley, man, can I take your daughter's hand? I want her to come along with me to a world of our own, where we can build a home near the valleys and the lakes in Ireland green. To a world of our own, where we can build a home near the valleys and the lakes in Ireland green. Thank you.
Thanks very much for that, Eddie, and hope you're keeping well. Next up, we have a young up-and-coming artist from Downey's. Her name is Noelle Shevlin, and she's doing a Luke Kelly song called The Night Visiting Song.
Hello, my name is Noelle Shevlin. We'll sing a couple of songs for you for this year's Relay for Life, and I hope you enjoy. The first song I'm going to sing, it's called The Night Visiting Song, and that's the first song I sung up in Relay for Life, so I'm going to sing it again for you, so hope you enjoy. I must away now, I can't no longer tell. This morning's 10 past, I have to cross. I must be guided without a stumble into the arms I know. moves. That's tonight's listening song.
Thank you very much for that, Noelle, and the best of luck in the future. Next up, we have a man all the way from Dunlow who's a regular visitor here on Relay, and he's been here for the last couple of years. And he was on Glór Chair a couple of seasons ago and did very well, and he's very popular around the Northwest. He's doing a song about his local Oney's Bar. So, Conor, take it away.
Hi everyone, you're welcome along to our virtual Relay for Life concert. I hope you're going to enjoy the concert. Hopefully next year we'll be back to do it all again, meet all the faces back in Letterkenny to entertain you all throughout the 24 hours. Don't forget to click the donate button below and donate to the Relay for Life cause for a great cause. I'm going to do a song, my last recording. It's one called Oney's Bar. Have you ever been to Donegal? Here in the Emerald Land, as you travel on your journey, you must stop with us a while. It's famous for its merry, as everyone will know, but you find no better place than Oney's in Dunlow. At night you'll hear fine music, they'll dance the young and old, from Moses to the quickstep and the good old rock and roll. Here for a good time, the music and the crack, and leave this place with memories that sure bring me back. Take me back to Oney's Bar in the middle of Donegal, where you'll always get the welcome hand and the beer like honey flow. Right to take you for a dance, only if she gets a chance. Better place you'd rather be than Oney's in Dunlow. Right? You feel the atmosphere in this home away from home. So no matter where you wander or wherever you may roam, they'll speak about the Rosses and Oney's in Dunlow. Now take me back to Oney's Bar in the middle of Dunlow, where you'll always get a welcome hand and the beer like honey flow. Right to take you for a dance, only if she gets a chance. The better place you'd rather be than Oney's in Dunlow. Now take me back to Oney's Bar in the middle of Dunlow, where you'll always get a welcome hand and the beer like honey flow. Not a bride to take you for a dance, only if she gets a chance. The better place you'd rather be than Oney's in Dunlow. No better place you'd rather be than Oney's in Dunlow. While we're going for a break. Folks, don't forget to donate. Thank you.
There goes Conor O'Donnell singing all about Oney's, and I've been in it a few times down there at the festival. Next up, we have a young man from down in Newton Cunningham who's been on every Relay for Life since it started, from when he was that size to when he's that size. And a few years back, he was out in Nashville with me, and himself and his mum and dad and I got backstage with George Hamilton IV. And George Hamilton was a very big fan of his. Here he is doing a song that John Hogan had out called Don't Fight the Feeling, and he's going strong as our very own Simon Peters.
Hi folks, Simon Peters here. It's great to be part of Relay for Life once again. We've been there from the very start, and hopefully next year we'll be a bit different. I'll be able to be on the stage entertaining you all again. This little song I'm going to do this time is a single that I took out about a year ago. It was also a single John Hogan did a couple of years ago, so well, maybe about 10 or 15 years ago actually. It's one called Don't Fight the Feelings of Love. Don't you fight the feelings of love, 'cause love is something nobody ever gets enough of. So reach out your hand, taking all the sunshine from above. Well, love is believing, so don't fight the feelings, don't fight the feelings of love. In a big spinning world, upside down in love from the start. Sunny days and laughing skies, true love in both their eyes, spending happy good times in the park. Learning all about living, taking, and giving. Love is growing stronger every day. Well, there'll never be another, 'cause there's trust in each other. The good love seems to just work out that way. I said, now don't you fight the feelings of love, 'cause love is something nobody ever gets enough of. So reach out your hand, taking all the sunshine from above. Well, love is believing, so don't fight the feelings, don't fight the feelings of love. Don't fight the feelings, don't fight the feelings, don't fight the feelings of love. Thank you very much, folks. I look forward to seeing you all there next year again at Relay for Life for such a great cause. So thanks very much for everyone on the Relay for Life team as well for asking me to do it every other year. It's great to be part of such a great cause, so thank you.
Simon there, and don't fight the feeling, and great to see him. I remember him when he was that size. I have a picture of him with myself and himself backstage at the Grand Ole Opry with George Hamill in the fort, and he's bigger than me now. Simon, great stuff, and great to see her going so well still. Next up is a lady who I know very well. She doesn't live more than half a mile away from me. That's Evelyn, and Evelyn has been singing for years with Hugh McLean and all the gang, all around, well known around this part of the world. And she has a new album out at the moment as well. But here she is doing an old country song called San Antonio Rose, or The Rose of San Antonio.
Thanks, Tommy. It's great to be back at Relay for Life again this year, and hopefully we'll see you all on the big stage again next year. Thank you.
Deep within my heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antonio, where in dreams I live with a memory, beneath the stars all alone. Well, it was there I found, beside the Alamo, enchantment strings as they blew up above, or that moonlit past that only he would know. Still here's my broken song of love. Moon in all your splendor, known only to my heart, call back my rose, rose of San Antonio. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my own. Broken songs, empty words I know, still live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit passed by the Alamo, and rose, my rose of San Antonio. Broken songs, empty words I know, still live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit passed by the Alamo, and rose, my rose of San Antonio, and rose, my rose of San Antonio, and rose, my rose of San Antonio.
Thanks very much for that, Evelyn. Sounding as good as ever. And just to let you know, folks, Evelyn has a great album out at the moment. So look about it. Next up, we have another local singer-songwriter, Bree Carr, from Letterkenny originally, but I don't know where she's from now. She was out in Arranmore Island a lot, and not only does she write songs, but she writes poetry as well. And here she is doing a song she wrote called Coming Home to Donegal. I never knew she was away.
I've been so long away, I don't know what he will say to me. We were much too young to know love like ours could only grow. I never meant to throw it all away, but time's moving on. And I know I was wrong, and I'm going back where I belong. I'm coming home to Donegal to see her glens and valleys and her waterfalls, hills and mountains tall. I'll sail across the silver seas, wade the waters, cross the streams, search until I find those dreams that call me home, home to Donegal. My family and friends, and taste the salt sea air upon the shores. My love to take my hand and run with me through golden sands, and tell me that he understands me well. And I'm just as strong in time's moving on, and I'm going back where I belong. I'm going home to Donegal to see her glens and valleys and her waterfalls, to climb the hills and mountains tall. I'll sail across the silver seas, wade the waters, cross the streams, search until I find the dreams that call me home, home to Donegal. Coming home to Donegal to see her glens and valleys and her waterfalls, to climb the hills and mountains tall. I'll sail across the silver
Thanks very much that time to Brie Carr, very talented lady, not only as a songwriter, but as a writer as well, and that's a lovely song. That's my first time to hear that song, believe it or not. Coming up now is a man from down the country. He had a pub in London for a long time, and you would know him as the JCB man, but he's wrote many a comical song, and he's been here at Relay before. I met him out in Arnmore a couple of years ago at the Arnmore Festival. It's none other than Seamus Moore, and here he is with the Tumble Dryer.
Hello folks, it's great to be back supporting Relay for Life Donegal. Just hoping that next year we'll all be back live on stage. But most important, I would ask you, folks, if you like to make a donation, please click on the donate button. Hope you enjoy my little ditty. It's called the Tumble Dryer. Oh, my wife, she has a new machine, the greatest thing that was ever seen. Bought it one day in town, it cost me over £100. Right, old yo, I'll tell you, it saves a lot of old hardship too. No more clothes hung by the fire, she does them in the tumble dryer. When it rains in winter time, the clothes are soaking on the line. Bring them in, they're cold and wet, to put them on, so you get your debt. Every day with much the same, staring out at the pouring rain. She'd no way to get them dry, so a tumble dryer I had to buy. When the clothes are washed and cleaned, they're put into this new machine. Press the switch, turn on the power, leave them in for about an hour. While you wait to put in more, you clean the plug from around the door. Jumpers, knickers, woolens and socks, sure they all go into the magic box. Oh, tumble up and tumble down, that's the way the world goes round. Tumble to and tumble fro, we got to tumble with the flow. Even when I'm in the bed, I hear the tumble in me head. Too much tumble now, you see, can be heavy on a man like me. Then one morning it broke down, she rang up the lad in town. He came out before too long, he said he'd find out what was wrong. After he got tea and cake, a full inspection he did make. He told her 'twas just a wire that got loose in the tumble dryer. Me wife had new machine, now it's nowhere to be seen. I put in too big a load, suddenly it did explode. Now I'm up each night till late, drying the clothes beside a grate. She's gone up with Mick McGuire, the lad that fixed the tumble dryer. I've no time for Mick McGuire, took me wife and me tumble dryer. A rascal.
Thanks very much to Seamus that time and the Tumble Dryer. Next up we have Ireland's Queen of Country with her son, that's Philomena Begley, and her son Aidan Quinn. And here they are doing a great version of an old Willie Nelson, Kimmy Road song called Love and Happiness.
Here's a wishing well, here's a penny for any thought it is that makes you smile. Every diamond ring, everything that brings love and happiness in your life.
Here's a rabbit's foot, take it when you go, so you'll always know you're safe from harm. Wear your ruby shoes when you're far away,
you'll always stay home in your heart. You will always have a lucky star that shines because of what you are, even in the deepest dark, because your aim is true. And if I could only have one wish, darling, then it would be this: love and happiness for you.
Here's a spinning wheel. Use it once you've learned. There's a way to turn the straw to gold. Here's a rosary. Count on every bead with a prayer to keep the hope you hold. You will always have a lucky star that shines because of what you are, even in the deepest dark, because your aim is true. And if I could only have one wish, darling, then it would be this: love and happiness for you. And if I could only have one wish, darling, then it would be this: love and happiness for you.
Thanks to Philomena and Aidan there in a nice version of Love and Happiness. As I said, Willie Nelson had that out with Kimmy Rhodes, and I think Emily Lou Harris had a version of it out as well. Next up we have from Buncrana, Hugh P and Maria Doherty. And Hugh P has travelled around a lot. He used to do a lot of singing with Shuni Cramsey, and his daughter Maria has her own gospel show on Spotlight TV every Sunday afternoon. And here they are doing a lovely song called I Heard the Bluebird Sing.
Thank you very much, Tommy, for that intro there. Okay, it's great to be back on Relay for Life again after 2 years since we were here in Letterkenny the last time, and we had a great time that day. We had a lot of artists up on the stage. Unfortunately, this year it has to be all done online, but that's the way it is. Hopefully next year we'll all be back up there. So anyway, don't forget now, if you want to donate, just press your donate button there. Okay, Maria, myself and Maria are going to sing a song. This one was actually on our last CD, and it's we have it up on YouTube. And Maria, do you want to tell them how it's doing on YouTube for us?
Well, I suppose at the minute it has over 5 million views, so whoever's watching, thank you very much. We don't know who's watching, but thanks.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to go straight into it, and I heard the bluebird sing. So. I met a girl out in the hills, she gave my lonely heart a thrill. Her beauty seemed just like a breath of spring. And when I looked into her eyes, I thought of blue midsummer skies. When I held her hand in mine, I heard the bluebird sing. They sang of wondering
Wondering if you love her,
will she marry?
Marry if you'll ask her.
Will her heart beat
For him for
in an every moment when she's lonely?
Lonely is near her.
When there's sadness
Sadness will you cheer her?
Will they always
be together
until in death they part? I courted her for months on end until she promised we would live, plan on being married in the spring. All through the cold winter months it seemed like spring would never come, and every gloomy winter's day I heard the bluebirds sing the sang of waiting,
waiting for the sunshine,
and of counting
all the flowers,
till the bluebird
chirps his welcome
unto the world once more. And though we're waiting
for the sunshine,
we keep hating
every storm
that is gathered
over the mountains
to keep us far apart. Spring touched the earth and we married in that village church. Wedding seemed just like a dream come true. Though many years have come and gone, our love still is true and strong. As when I found her long ago, and still the bluebirds sing the sang of loving
every young word,
that I'm married
to my flower,
we'll be happy
ever after
as since the day we met. And though we're older,
love is sweeter,
we'll go fonder
of each other,
we'll be sweethearts
close together
until the end of time.
Thanks to Hugh P and Maria there. Nice version of Heard the Bluebird Sing. Next up, we have a group here from Letterkenny called the Wild Rovers, featuring Paddy Doherty. And Paddy has been in the music scene for a long, long time. Here they are doing a little melody songs.
Hello everybody, Paddy here from the Wild Rovers. Sorry we aren't out with you this year in IT, but hopefully we'll be back next year. So I was going to play a wee tune here now. I hope you all enjoy it.
There you go, that's the Wild Rovers, a nice little melody from them. I hope you enjoyed it. Next up we have Kieran McAree, who's a regular here at Relay for Life, and it's great to have Kieran back again. Here he is doing a song that Buck Owens had out years ago called My Tijuana Lady.
Hello everybody, it's Kieran McAree here, and I'm delighted to be part of Relay for Life again this year, and I hope you all enjoy the music. Really looking forward to next year when we can see you in person again back at the IT in Letterkenny. So until then, enjoy the music and take care.
Thanks to Kieran there for his version of My Tijuana Lady, the old Buck Owens classic. Next up, we have all the way from our Graine Gavigan. And Graine has been on Glory Chair a couple of seasons back and did very well as well as being a presenter for Highland Radio. And she put out a few good shows up with us at Highland as well. Here she is doing a song that's kind of appropriate for the time we're in at the moment with the pandemic. It's called 6 Feet Apart. Take it away, Graine.
Hi everyone, it's Graine Gavigan here, and I just want to say that I'm delighted to be supporting Relay for Life 2021, and I'm really looking forward to getting back on the stage next year and seeing you all in person. The song I've chosen for this year's Relay for Life is a song called 6 Feet Apart, and it was written and recorded by an American country singer called Luke Combs, and it's just a song I think we can all relate to this year. And it's all about missing our friends and missing performing, and that there will be light after dark someday when we're not 6 feet apart. So I hope you enjoy it, and as I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing you all next year. All the best. Bye now.
When the dogwood starts to bloom and the crickets hum their tune, it's usually about the time that I feel most alive. But the news has all been bad and the whole world seems so sad. I ain't had much else going on, so I sat down and wrote this song. I miss my mom, I miss my dad, I miss the road, I miss my band, giving hugs and shaking hands. It's a mystery, I suppose, just how long this thing goes. But there'll be crowds and there'll be shows, and there will be a light after dark someday when we aren't 6 feet apart. First thing that I'm gonna do is slide on in some corner booth and take the whole damn family out, buy my buddies all around, pay some extra on the tab, catch a movie, catch a cab, watch a ball game from the stand, probably overwash my hands. I miss my mom, I miss my dad, I miss the road, I miss my band, giving hugs and shaking hands. It's a mystery, I suppose, just how long this thing goes. But there'll be crowds and there'll be shows, and there will be a light after dark someday when we aren't 6 feet apart. There will be a light after dark someday when we aren't 6 feet apart.
Thanks very much for that, Graine. Next up, we have a local man by the name of Patrick Gallagher, and he's been backed here by Thomas Black. They're doing an old song that Sean Keir had a big hit with years back called Mulroy Bay. Take it away, Patrick.
Hello everybody, we're back at Relay for Life, and we're going to do a song. Patrick Gallagher, great singer, is going to sing Mulroy Bay, and it's for Relay for Life. Here we go.
I
Thank you. It's good to be back at Relay for Life, even it is recording for now, but hopefully next year we'll be back live again. And if you'd like to make a donation, just click on the link below. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much for that, Patrick and Thomas. Next up, we have Philomena Begley's son, Aidan, who we featured earlier on, and here he is with a song he recorded not so long ago called Tallulah.
I don't even have the strength to try for the who's and the what's and the where's and the why's. Tallulah. I really don't know how you got us here, but I can read the writing on the wall, my dear. Tallulah. Well, I guess I never got to you the way you got to me. Thanks for all the lies and all the memories that never meant for me. Tonight, Tallulah, I'm not gonna let you break my heart. And now the sun is rising on what you have been doing in the dark. Well, I'm not gonna listen to another thing you have to say. No way. Tonight, Tallulah, I'm walking away. Well, I've waited here too many times before, but I'm not waiting here for you anymore. Tallulah. Oh, I'm giving up and just getting by. There's only so much that a heart can try. Tallulah. I gave you all I had to give, and you took all you could. Now you're gonna miss me more than you thought that you ever would, 'cause I'm gone for good. Tonight, Tallulah, I'm not gonna let you break my heart. Now the sun is rising on what you have been doing in the dark. No, I'm not gonna listen to another thing you have to say. No way. Tonight, Tallulah, I'm walking away. No, I'm not gonna listen to another thing you have to say. No way. Tonight, Tallulah, I'm walking away.
Thanks very much for that, Aidan. Next up, we have a gentleman, John Staunton and Annette Griffin. And the last time I met John and Aidan was actually on the stage, not last year, but 2 years ago. And John and Annette have been regular visitors for Relay. And John was in Daniel's band for years. And here they are, himself and Annette, doing a great version of the old John Prine song called The Broken Speed of the Sound of Loneliness. Thanks to John and Annette there, and a nice version of that song. Next up, a man from Mullingar who I've become great friends with in the last couple of years, Ray Dolan. And Ray is the nephew of the great Joe Dolan. And myself and a friend of mine were up visiting with him last year. We did actually a show on Spotlight TV all about Joe, and it was great. But here's Ray doing a song called Endless Magic. And you can catch Ray on his own Facebook page every week doing the bus sessions, and I don't know how he manages to do it every week, but he's going great. But here he is with Endless Magic. Take it away, Ray.
A pale blue moonlight shining through your hair leaves a warm emotion in the cool night air. I can feel your heartbeat as you walk on by, a complete sensation to the human eye. Irresistible, I'm falling for you. Your endless magic is beautiful. A perfect body with an angel's face. Your sophistication, oh, it radiates. I could be your lover and your best friend too. Guess I ought to dream on. It would never be true. Irresistible, I'm falling for you. Your endless magic is beautiful. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be invited to the Relay for Life Donegal 2021. A big shout out to Ina Barrett and all the crew. You're doing a fantastic job. We hope to see you in 2022. Irresistible, I'm falling for you. Your endless magic is beautiful. Irresistible, I'm falling for you. Your endless magic is beautiful. Irresistible, I'm falling for you. Your endless magic is beautiful. If you'd like to donate, just hit the donation button. Thank you very much from Ray Dolan.
There you go, that's Ray Dolan. Ray, thanks very much for that, and looking forward to meeting up with you soon and herself. And you never know, we might be up for another overnight stay in Mullingar soon. Next up, we have a local man from just up the road, Alec Black, and here he is doing a Big Tom song called I'm Grateful.
Good man, Tommy. Thanks to Relay for Life as well for having me back this year again. Gonna do a Big Tom song, one that you might not know as well as the rest. It's called I'm Grateful. I met a man a while ago, hadn't seen in a long, long time. Ever since our childhood days, he was a pal of mine. Mentioned life had not been good to him along the way, but he'd tell me all about it when we meet another day. Said, I hear your songs on the radio, I play you all the time, and if there's folk around, I say, there goes a pal of mine. Seems that things have worked out well, you have made it through. Away from the glare of a bright spotlight, tell me, how are you? I said, I'm grateful that I've been doing what I love and singing for so long. Grateful to the folks like you who listen to my song. I never had to emigrate or stand on a stranger's floor. I'm grateful in my heart forevermore. The dear Lord dealt the hand of cards that shape our destiny, and I've turned up and they saw too, for life's been good to me. We never know what's round the bend, take one day at a time. Can't always be someone else, the sun won't always shine. Said I'm grateful that I've been doing what I do and singing for so long. Grateful to the folks like you who listen to my song. I never had to emigrate or stand in a stranger's floor. I'm grateful in my heart forevermore. I'm grateful in my heart forevermore.
Alec there, and Big Tom song, and Alec has been around a long time and a grand songwriter he is as well. He had his songs recorded by Mick Flavin and a few others, to name but a few. Next up we have a young lady who also appeared in Glorshire a couple of years ago, all the way from Creeshta. That's Eilish McBride, and Eilish also had a show on Spotlight TV, her own show, and she's doing great at the moment, and here she is doing a great country classic called A Picture of Me Without You. I know Laurie Morgan did a version of this as well way back in the day.
Imagine a world where no music was playing, and think of a church with nobody praying. Have you ever looked up at a sky with no blue? Then you've seen a picture of me without you. Have you walked in a garden where nothing was growing, or stood by a river where nothing was flowing? If you see a red rose unkissed by the Jew, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or a quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? If you've watched as the heart of a child breaks in two, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or a quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? If you've watched as the heart of a child breaks in two, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Then you've seen a picture of me without you.
Thank you very much. It's great to be supporting Relay for Life again this year, and hopefully we'll all be back together next year.
Thanks very much for that, Ailish, and hope you're keeping well. And Ailish has a couple of albums out which are well looking about. Next up, we have a local girl. Her name is Rosaline Moore, and here she has been backed by Thomas Black doing The Waltz of the Angels. Take it away, Rosaline.
Hello, we're back again for Relay for Life. Myself and Rosaline Moore. We're going to do a wee song this time. It's called The Waltz of the Angels, and it goes something like this.
Thank you very much, everybody, and welcome to Relay for Life 2021. It's been a tough year for everybody, but it's nice to be able to give back. If you would like to donate, please click the link below, and hopefully next year we'll look forward to seeing you all back in Letterkenny again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for that, Rosalind and Thomas. Next up, all the way from Drumshanbo, great singer-songwriter. You might have remembered him winning the Eurovision years ago with Paul Harrington, doing Rock and Roll Kids. Here he is doing a brand new song, especially for Relay. It's called After the Pandemic. Charlie McGilligan.
Hello all you Relay for Life people. I was told not to sing a sad song, and this song is about the pandemic, but it's about the good side. In other words, when it's all over. It goes like this. I'm gonna hug, I'm gonna kiss, do all the things that I really have missed. Go for a coffee, go for a beer, I'm gonna go to a game, hear everybody cheer. I'm gonna do all of these things after the pandemic. Get on my bike, drive in my car, I'm gonna make a long visit to wherever you are. Go to the beach, go to the park, I'm gonna drive down to Kerry just for a lark. I'm gonna do all of these things after the pandemic. After the pandemic, forget the economic. After the pandemic, I'm gonna jump in the air. Yes, after the pandemic, everything will be just comic. I'm gonna do all of these things after the pandemic. I'm gonna play, I'm gonna work, meeting my friends will seem like a perk. Jump on the bus, jump on the train, I'm gonna jump on the bus and then do it again. I'm gonna do all of these things after the pandemic. After the pandemic, forget the economics. After the pandemic, I'm gonna jump in the air. Yes, after the pandemic, everything will be just comic. I'm gonna do all of these things after the pandemic. Go to the church, the synagogue, I'm gonna go for a ramble with my old dog. Go see my mother, my grandkids. All of these things make me flip a my lid. I'm gonna do all of these things after the pandemic. After the pandemic, forget the economics. After the pandemic, I'm gonna jump in the air. Yes, after the pandemic, everything will be just comic. I'm gonna do all of these things after the pandemic. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm gonna do all of these things after the pandemic. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks very much there to Charlie, one of Ireland's finest singer-songwriters, and that man comes up with some great songs. Next up, we have a man who's well known in the music circuit around the Northwest. Plays with White Lightning, the group. His name is Sean Kerrigan. And here's Sean doing a great version of an old Mark Chestnut song called Gotta Get a Life.
How are you doing? Sean Kerrigan out of
White Lightning Band. Fortunately, we can't be with you this year, but we have to do the thing virtually. So, I'd like to thank Relay for Life for asking me. I'd like to wish you all the very best. I'd like to thank you, Tommy Rosney, as well there. I'd like to say a very special thanks to Paddy Bradley as well there. Okay, we're going to do these song for you this time. This song from Mark Chestnut goes a little like this. Here we go. Gotta do something to ease my mind. I gotta get it out of you. Tell my heart swings one more time. Wait for it to put me through. Not much good on hanging around where I'm wanting it all. I'm not gonna be a sick clown, baby. Beg your call. I'm gonna get it right. That's what I'm gonna do. So start it now. You can get one too. I'm gonna give it a ride. I'd like to shoot it down a long time ago. Before you ran this one. Well, this feel less than it's been all week. It's labeled like a maniac. Not gonna hurt me one more time. I'm gonna even coming back. I'm gonna get it right. That's what I'm gonna do. So start it now. You can get one too. I'm gonna get it right. I'd like to shoot it down a long time ago. Before you wreck this one. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get it right. It's what I'm gonna do. So start it now. You can get one too. I'm gonna get it right. I'd like to shoot it down a long time ago. Before you wreck this one. I'm gonna get it right. That's what I'm gonna do. So start it now. You can get one too. I'm gonna get it right. I'd like to shoot it down a long time ago. Before you wreck this one. Long time ago. Before you wreck this one. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Sean, for that. You're sounding as good as ever, boy. Next up, we have a young singer who I just came across recently. Her name is Amy Gilgun, and she's from Glenfarne in County Leitrim. And I just sent her single not so long ago for playing on the airwaves. And here she is doing a song called Home to Donegal, backed by Letterkenny's very own Brian Corrigan.
Hi everyone, it's Amy Gilgun here, and I'm just dropping by to wish everybody in the Relay for Life Donegal the very, very best of luck with their fundraiser. It's to celebrate lives of cancer survivors, and so many people are taken by cancer, so it's a fantastic thing they're doing. Please do donate any little thing you can, and any little small donation will go very, very far, and it will be very muchly appreciated. I'm going to sing a little Donegal song for you. It's one called Home to Donegal.
Of London are far behind. The thoughts of homeland are crowding my mind. Familiar places
Thanks to Amy there, a great version of Back Home to Donegal. And keep an eye out for Amy, she's an up-and-coming young artist. And from an up-and-coming new artist to a man who's been a friend of Relay for Life, the wee man from Strabane, Hugh Duncan, he's been here every year since the beginning. Here's his brand new single, it's called Faith, Family and Friends.
Hello, it's your Uncle Hugo here, Hugo Duncan from Strabane, and I'm delighted to be here supporting Relay for Life. I've been down here a number of years. Unfortunately, this year we can't be there, but we're going to send you down our new single, and I hope you like it. And it's one thing we all need: faith, family and friends. Stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget, there's people worse than ourselves.
Faith, family and friends, that's all you need until life ends. They'll be by your side and they'll be your guide. Faith, family and friends. True friends are so hard to find, and families are one of a kind. Now the Lord, He'll be there with you everywhere to guide you and give peace of mind. Faith, family and friends, that's all you need until life ends. They'll be by your side and they'll be your guide. Faith, family and friends. In faith you always believe, and families should never deceive. Your friends, they'll stand tall at your beck and call. They'll be there in your time of need. Faith, family and friends, that's all you need until life ends. Sure, they'll be by your side and they'll be your guide. Faith, family and friends. Faith, family and friends, that's all you need until life ends. They'll be by your side and they'll be your guide. Faith, family and friends.
They'll be by your side, and they'll be your guide. Faith, family, and friends. Faith, family, and friends.
Thanks to Hugo that time, his brand new single. Just received it last week as a download and played it on the radio. And Faith, family and friends. Next up, we have a man who's been a supporter of Relay for a long, long time. Sean Cuddy, and a great lad he is as well. He's going to surprise us all now because he won't tell us what he's singing. It's going to be a surprise. So Sean, you take it away and we'll all sing along with you.
Hello all, Sean Cuddy here. Just dropped in to say hello and hope everybody's doing well and keeping good. And just to wish all the organisers of the weekend for Relay for Life, which will be taking place virtual this year, of course, because of COVID. And always a fantastic weekend. Looking forward to getting back to normally being able to do a gig at the thing and sing a few songs. So to all the organisers, the best of luck and well done.
And look the world right in the eye. Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. That's what my mama told me when I was about knee high. She said, son, be a proud man and hold your head up high. Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. All through the years when I grew up, Ma taught these things to me. But I was young and foolish then and much too blind to see. I ignored the things she said as if I'd never ever heard. Now I see and understand the reasons of her words. Everybody sing along, come on. Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. That's what my mama told me when I was about knee high. She said, son, be a proud man and hold your head up high. Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. Yeah! I started going places where youngsters shouldn't go. I got to know the kind of girls it's better not to know. I fell in with a bad crowd and laughed and drank with them. Through the laughter, mama's words would echo now and then. Everybody sing! Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. That's what my mama told me when I was about knee high. She said, son, be a proud man and hold your head up high. Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. Alright! I got in trouble with the law and I'm in prison now. Through these prison bars I see things a whole lot different now. I've got 1 year left to serve, and when my time is done, I'll walk tall and proud and make Ma proud to call me son. Here we go! Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. That's what my mama told me when I was about knee high. She said, son, be a proud man and hold your head up high. Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. Oh, yeah! Whoa! Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. That was an old Van Donegal song that he recorded, and a huge hit with that many, many years ago. If I had a hammer, what would we do with the hammer, boys? Yeah! Whoa! If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out daydreams, I'd hammer out a warning, I'd hammer out the love between me brothers and me sisters, ooh, all over this land. Oh yeah, do 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 do. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out a warning, I'd ring out the love between me brothers and me sisters, ooh, all over this land. Let's hear you sing now. Do 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 do, do 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 do, do do. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out a warning, I'd sing out the love between me brothers and me sisters, ooh, all over this land. Everybody, do 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 do, do 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 do, do do. Well, I've got a hammer, and I've got a bell, and I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's the song about a love between me brothers and me sisters, ooh, all over this land. Yeah! It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's the song about a love between me brothers and me sisters, ooh, all over this land. Sing along, boys. Do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do. Yeah.
Thanks very much for that, Sean. That was a surprise. Going to mention it again. If you'd like to donate, there's a button down here. You can press it, and we'd love you to do it. Next up is Olivia Douglas from down the country. She lives down near County Tip, not actually Tipperary, but near enough to it. And she's going to sing one of her many songs that she recorded. So Olivia, take it away, girl.
Hi everyone, it's Olivia Douglas here. I hope you're all keeping well. I'm delighted to be part of Relay for Life in Letterkenny, and I hope you enjoy my little set, and hopefully we'll get to see you all very, very soon. Take care.
Here's Leaving Tipperary, whenever the band is ready there. Oh, the ship is sails in half an hour across the broad Atlantic. My friends are standing on the quay with grief and sorrow frantic. I'm just about to sail away on the good ship down O'Leary. The anchor's weighed and the canger's up. I'm leaving Tipperary. So goodbye Mick and goodbye Pat, goodbye Kate and Mary. The anchor's weighed and the canger's up. I'm leaving
stuff. Okay, here's Hugger 2. And a virtual hug from me to everybody out there that's tuned in.
We're going to follow that up with a group of guys you can see every so often on. They do a show from the couch. They're called Celtic Storm, and here they are doing a lovely song called The Shamrock and the Tartan.
Hello, this is James from Celtic Storm. We're delighted to be supporting Relay for Life. It's a fantastic annual fundraiser, and I know it's not the norm this year, and we're doing a virtual concert. So if you can, dig deep and donate to the link below. So get supporting Relay for Life.
There's a bond that runs between two countries. There's a culture shared between two lands. Together we both have great nations. Across the sea, joined together by two hands. We both have seen our share of trouble. We both have rose again from dead. Our strength, it is in our people, and our our friendship, there's a lot to be said. The shamrock and tartan, the clattering down the mountains, running through their springs. We dram of whiskey or a pint of stout, Osiris and Scottish, that's what we're all about. The beauty we have in our valleys, the lassies we have, they look so fair. From Glasgow right down to Dublin City, and from Galway to Stranraer up to where the shamrock and tartan, the clattering down the mountains, running through the springs. We dram of whiskey or a pint of stout, Osiris and Scottish, that's what we're all about. The shamrock and tartan, the clattering down the mountains, running through the springs. We dram of whiskey or a pint of stout, Osiris and Scottish, that's what we're all about. We dram of whiskey or a pint of stout, Osiris and Scottish, that's what we're all about.
Thanks to the lads there from Celtic Storm, and you can catch them on the couch an odd Friday night with my good friend Gary Gamble, and that's their current single. We've come to the second last artist of the evening this time. It's a local girl from Letterkenny, Sinead Black, and here she's doing a great version of a Joey and Rory song called That's Important to Me.
Thank you, Tommy. It's lovely to be back once again this year at Relay for Life, and my song is in memory of somebody who actually had their own cancer journey, and it is highlighting, I suppose the lyrics highlight what is important or was important in her life rather. She's an American country singer and her name was Joey Feek from Joey and Rory. This song really highlights what was important to her, and I hope that you take this precious time during Relay for Life to remember what is really important to you. And please, if you can, throughout this video, please click the donate button and make a small donation towards this year's Relay for Life. Thank you.
TV set, paying our bills and staying out of debt, that's important to me. Yeah, that's important to me. Open the windows and let me in, holding hands when we're saying our prayers, that's important to me. Yeah, that's important to me. Somebody to share my life, loving my husband and being a wife, and the very best mother I can be. That's important to me. Leaving our dreams will take us somewhere. Still being ourselves if we ever get there. That's important to me. Yeah, that's important to me. That's important to me. That's important to me. That's important to me.
That's lovely in memory of lovely Joey Fink. And indeed all our Really for Life people. Thank you.
There she goes, that's Sinead doing the Joey and Rory song. That's important to me, and a great song it is too. And that just about brings me to my end of Relay for Life, and I'd like to thank Seamus and Robert and all the team here who've done a great job over the years for having me to do my little bit. A little bit is better than nothing. Anyways, coming up now is our last artist, and after that we'll be going back to your master of ceremonies, Charlie Collins, my good old friend. But to finish off the music section of it, here's Gary Gamble, and God knows you don't know what to expect. You don't know if he's going to turn up as himself or as Daniel O'Donnell, but he's going to start off with The Pretty Little Girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone, and where he's going to go after that is anybody's guess. So from myself, Tommy Rosney, thank you for supporting, and keep it going. Until next time, take care. Gary, take it away.
Hello folks, welcome along. It's Gary Gamble here. Great to be doing my little part with Celtic Storm, the band, here on the stage for Relay for Life. And please everyone, keep donating and sharing the Relay for Life link tonight, or today, whenever time this goes out. It is pre-recorded, but it's still great to be part of this Relay for Life during the pandemic. Hope you're all keeping well, safe at home. Let's sing a few songs for you this evening, afternoon, morning or night. This one's called The Pretty Little Girl from Omagh. Way up in the north in Old Tyrone, there's a pretty little girl I call my own. The sweetest rose that Ireland's ever grown. As sure as the moon had started above, I'd fallen head over heels in love with the pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. There's sweet little girls in Ulster, and they're just as pretty in Monaghan. Listen to every road I've ever known, and I guess that I'd be out of bounds. There between the north and town is my pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring, she wears my ring, and tells her friend she's gonna play with me. And best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see but the pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She's my wife, she's my pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Thank you very much, and says a big thank you to this band behind me, Celtic Storm, James, Liam, and of course Ronnie and David from Tyrone and Donegal, and all parts as well.
All arts and parts.
All arts and parts, and they're sending their best wishes to everybody from Relay for Life. So's Declan Ernie, by the way. Declan says hello to everyone, and I was chatting to him earlier on today. Well, folks, I'm going to dedicate this one to everyone that took part in Relay for Life all the years that I've been there, and to all the survivors as well. That's the main thing. And to everyone that's lighting their candles and doing all their bit this weekend for Relay for Life. I'm going to leave you with a wee song that started me off on the road. It's called The Night of the Mardi Gras. Take care, God bless, and keep donating. Well, she was the queen of the Mardi Gras. Every guy in town had dreamed about. She made me feel like a movie star. When she said yesterday, I asked her out. I was a lucky one, I thought I'd walk her home. But how could I have known? She said, I'll see you tonight at the Mardi Gras. went by with my best friend instead. Oh, at the night of the Mardi Gras. Thank you very much. Take care. Keep supporting Relay for Life and share the link, folks. Good day.
Well, that entertainment could continue on, and I'm sure you wouldn't be complaining about it, but unfortunately for you enjoying the concert, we have to say it's time to end, because we're coming to the end of Relay for Life 2021. It's been a virtual event, but it's been a huge success, and thanks to everyone who's taken part, all the teams, everybody on the committee, everybody who in any way has helped out with putting this together. It really has been a bit of a challenge in 2021, but I think most of you will think it's well worth doing. We certainly feel that it was. We're going to close it up now because the teams have only got another 10 minutes or so to finish off their 24 hours at 5 o'clock this Sunday, bank holiday in June. And I'm going to be joined now by Robert O'Connor again, the chairman, who wants to say a few thank yous to everyone for their special efforts this year on Relay for Life Donegal.
Thanks, Charlie. And I hope everyone enjoyed our limited programme of events between yesterday and today. And Tommy, that was a great country jamboree this afternoon. Thank you for your support in that, and to all the local artists who took part. We really appreciate your support, and thank you. Paddy Bradley, you've been immense to us in helping us organise all these artists, both for last night and today, and your support has been unwavering since we started Relay in 2012. Thank you, Paddy. It's never taken for granted, and we really value it. So many people to thank: our teams, our survivors, our entertainers, our committee, everybody. I have to say, one of the highlights for me for the weekend was last night's rendition during the concert, when Daniel Magella, Mark Roberts, our survivors choir, being part of that, singing in the theme for Relay for Life Donegal, I'll see this journey through. It was really special, and I think it means much to them and their families as it does to all of us. Thank you. Normally at this stage I'll be introducing our treasurer, Drew Corrie, to say a few words on how we performed financially, but this year we're unable to do that because of the virtual world that we're living in. However, we will do that in the next 7 to 10 days, and Drew will come live on Facebook with the other committee members to let you know. I can say when we started the organised relay, we set ourselves a target of 25,000-30,000, and we thought, well, sure, we don't know what we're doing, we'll be lucky to do that. We know we've exceeded it, but I don't know by how much. But we will let everyone know that in the next 7 to 10 days. Finally, a sincere word of thanks to two special parties, if you like to call them. First one is Charlie Collins. Charlie, thank you for your ongoing support since Relay started in 2012, and for your support again this year in this virtual relay. Finally, the Relay for Life Donegal committee members, every one of whom has made a contribution to ensuring we're able to relay virtually this year. Your support to me was immense, and I cannot say enough to thank you and say how grateful I am for that support. I know I have to hand back to Charlie now to finish off today, but I do look forward to welcome you all in person next year to the LYIT here in Letterkenny.
Thank you so much, Robert. It's always a pleasure to be involved with Relay for Life and your tremendous committee, and I know everyone appreciates the fantastic effort that you and everybody on the committee make to make this a huge success. Thanks again to everyone who's taken part. We really appreciate your support. It's been a different Relay for Life in 2021, but nonetheless it's important that we had Relay for Life 2021. Our wish, I'm sure, and I include everyone here, is that in 2022 we will be back to what we consider to be a normal and a hugely exciting Relay for Life here at the LYIT. Let's keep our fingers crossed that next year we won't be talking about COVID-19, we'll be talking about other things and enjoying a wonderful 24 hours. But thanks again to everyone who took part in this virtual event, the 29 teams. You're very special. We appreciate your support. Well done to Robert and his committee. Thanks again, everyone. We'll see you in 2022, hopefully.
Charlie, hold on there just before you go. We got one more special guest who did a great show here last night for the Relay for Life, and he wants to say a few words. He's a patron of the Relay for Life. He's none other than Daniel O'Donnell, good old friend of us all here.
What a wonderful show that was. Thanks to all of the artists who took part, and to the country boy, Tommy, thanks a million. We just couldn't be without you, and what a great job you did putting all that together. Thanks to all of you who have been involved in this year's virtual Relay for Life. A Relay for Life with a difference. I suppose what we thought was impossible, you made it a reality. You walked, you did all sorts of things to raise money for this great cause. Virtually, you walked from Donegal to Tacoma and back. So we thank you very much. Please God, next year we will gather in reality, and everything of this year will be behind us. But I think now it's time that we count it down, as we always did. Here's Ina. She's the official counter. So thanks again, and until next year, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.